لمع البرق اليماني عن حبيب قد سباني فتذكرت اجتماعا فشجاني ما شجاني. لمع البرق اليماني.
What most important friends?
We are the Changemakers!
شجاني ما شجاني مشتاق بصدر اللهب من نار الجوى مشتاق بصدر اللهب من نار الجوى عجب. دمعي على خد سكب أشكوه يامي دمعي على خد سكب أشكوه يامي. لمع البرق اليماني وحبيب قد سباني فتذكرت اجتماعا فشجاني ما شجاني. لمع البرق اليماني عن حبيب قد سباني فتذكرت اجتماعا فشجاني ما شجاني.
To teach them as an ambassador of Islam.
But based on my experience, especially in this world, the most important
How can we be back this program
in our country?
At more than 200 we must to make learning.
It's persistent that I use it or other than program.
It's a very good program, very interesting. We want more of this program to be conducted in this atmosphere because this is a university and we have youth coming together to hold World Muslim Conference. It's a great achievement. The publicity needs to be strengthened more. Probably in the next year, inshallah, we have thousands of people from different nationalities. So I don't know how you are going to communicate with the people in America, in Britain, in other countries in Europe to come to this program, especially for the youth, so that it will be diverse and there will be many people participating, and that will enrich your deliberation. You have different views from different people from different backgrounds. That will make this more world and international.
دمعي على خد سكب أشكوه يامي دمعي على خد سكب أشكوه يامي.
طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا بدعا لله داعي.
أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع جئت شرفت المدينة مرحبا
lagi ada di Putrajaya.
Yeah, we'll be doing a seminar with with our CEO yang namanya Alan Go. Ya, ntar saya bawa kalian ke kelasnya, then we'll do the seminar from there. Siap? Ready?
Maybe sales, marketing, customer service right at the front, and you cover your career from that perspective. Just be in the head.
Kita lagi di pusat perbelanjaan di Bugis Street.
Ya.
Kita mau shopping, ngabisin duit, sampai. Gue maksa banget ya Allah bisa belajar. Ini dapat 3 ya. Udah ya. Di Merlion, destinasi terakhir di Singapura. Nanti kita langsung ke Kuala Lumpur, and then besok pagi explore Kuala Lumpur.
Malaysia.
Kita lagi di Batu Caves and it's really exciting, colorful place. And bagus, mantap dulur, mantap.
Satu kata, amazing.
Dipanggil Arin.
Terima kasih.
Bye.
Why you do this? In America they don't follow corruption at all. Tapi disebabkan kita di-colonize oleh British, ya. Kita diubah. Nusantara itu adalah satu benua.
Easy to say, but it's
We'll already end the south.
Have a lunch. I think I wanna eat this rice with the chicken. So cute ya. So cute ya. Jadi boleh dibuy lah, boleh dibuy.
Cucinya banyak, ini magnet. Ini kucing cuma berapa ini?
Salah dulu ya.
กิดมาเพื่อแพ้แต่ไม่ได้เกิดมาเพื่อโทษสักทีหนึ่ง
Lagi 1 jam baru sampai ke hajnya ya. Nah, bisa makan-makan dulu ya, makan.
Sawadee-ha, sawadee ciao ka.
Jangan langsung dulu.
French bud. Wonderful, amazing stage, dragon stage.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak, everyone. Welcome back to our program, Asia World Muslim Conference and Exchange 2.0. Wow, so how are you all? How are you today? It is almost iftar in Indonesia, so are you guys still energetic enough to continue with our session today? Yes or no? Can you guys send me some reaction? Okay, for me, this is my emoji, party one. Yes, I'm still so energetic. Wow, yeah, I'm happy to see some other people also energetic. Wow, I see the angel emoji. Okay, what else? Can you guys send me any other reactions? How are you feeling now? Surprise? Or lovey-dovey? All right, thank you to all of you who have sent reactions. So now I would like to invite all of you to yell our tagline to lift up the spirit for today's session. Okay, so I hope you guys don't remember, but it is, we are Muslims, we are peace leaders. Okay, ready? Yes? Yes. All right, so Asia World Muslim Conference and Exchange 2.0, we are Muslims, we are peace leaders. All right, yay. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so dear Muslim leaders, today we will have a session of University Exchange Program. So this session would be about Asia University Malaysia. So in this session, we will learn about digital education and also future career prospect in digital business with Asia University lecturers. So if you guys haven't known what is Asia University, so Asia University Malaysia is one of the best digital university located in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And good news for everyone here as the participants of Asia World Muslim Conference Exchange 2.0, all of you have the opportunity to study there with partial scholarship. Wow, great news, right? So without any further ado, I would like to invite our speaker, Mr. Rahmawan, as a representative from Asia University, to introduce this great university, so that if you have any other questions about this university, you may pay attention to his presentation, and also you may ask your questions later. All right, please welcome Mr. Rahmawan.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello, am I audible to you?
Your voice is, can you like turn up your volume?
Am I audible? Can you hear me? Okay,
Yes,
sure.
it's better.
Thank you very much, Miss Dara, for introducing about the Asia University. Let me introduce my name. My name is Ardian Rahmawan. You can call me just Ardi, yeah, my first name. And then I'm currently a lecturer in information and technology. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will share my screen. Okay. Everyone now can see my screen. Is it good enough?
Yes, Mister.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So Asia University, the tagline is study from anywhere in the world. So this is the university. This first digital university since 2007. Right now, we are now, right? We are going to industrial 4.0, because why? The world is changing very fast. How about you? Have you prepared yourself for industrial 4.0? Ask yourself that question. What's going on the industrial 4.0? There is a disruptive technology, which means that all the traditional things will be disrupted by the modern things. It's like a new discovery that changes the traditional way that an industry operates, especially in a new and effective way. So make sure that your industry is still operate in the traditional way. So be prepared to be disrupted. Yeah. So like before on the banking, if you want to register a new bank, for example, I would like to register to Mandiri or to Bank BRI. I need to go to the bank. And now you only download the application, right? It's the very fast transformation of the banking on this time, because we previously need to go to the bank, need to go to the bank location, but now it's totally different. We just need to register via the application, and then we have a bank account already, right? The simple as that. Also, same with the other industries. For example, like before, there's payment using cash, and now all the payment we can use. It's called a digital wallet. For example, here in Indonesia, there is OVO, GoPay, and so many more digital wallets. The digital payments, right? Before we use the cash only, and now we can use the digital wallet. So there is a new technology create new job in industrial 4.0. there is changes on cyber physical systems, and of course the Internet of Things, the networks, and also the automation. In Industrial 4.0, that we call, there is some things that we just knew about. The first one is the big data. As we know, the big data is very important to the business. Why? Because from the big data, we can gain the information and gain the information for the business to make a decision for the future. Because as we know, data is so many, right? The generated from the industry. So we use that data, that a lot of data, to predict what's the step that we must take on the future to win the competition. That's how the Industrial 4.0 works. For example, in the retail industries, for example, here in Indonesia, there is Indomaret, Alfamaret, and something like that. They are creating a lot of data for daily operation. For example, the data of transaction. They will collect the data of transaction for 1 year before. Then they will go to the process like it terms called data mining. They will process the data that they have to predict what to display, what product do people love most, and so many things we can do with the data. For example, like distribution management, yeah, stock management, and something like that. Because new technology introduce new opportunities, which will in turn create new jobs. Yeah. So are you ready for the future skill? Ask yourself. So this is the top 10 skills in 2020. There's complex problem solving, critical thinking, creativity, and so many more. So this is the top 10 skills of 2025, which is analytical thinking and innovation. This is the most needed skills in 2025 you need to have. Also, there's here critical thinking and innovation. So there is two industry. There is the first one is the fintech, or as we know, the financial technology. It is referred to the short term of finance and technology. So fintech can be defined as the technology that is used to improve. The first one is to improve, to automate, and develop a new financial service. As I said before, the example of fintech is like digital wallets. Yeah. So in terms of fintech, and also there is new things of fintech. It's like crowdfunding. Yeah. As before, we don't know about the crowdfunding. Here in fintech, we can do so many things new things. Yeah. So there is the second things that we call digital business. So it can be defined as a process of applying technology into the business. So this is very important, right, to the business, because today the technology is the number one for the business, which reinvent and transform companies' product and consumer experience. So as a digital business, as we know, previously, the on-site customer means the customer needs to go to your store. The customer needs to go to your place, right? Includes we need like frontline workers to interact with the customer, like customer service, right? And banks and post office, among other places. And some work in this arena is migrated to e-commerce and other digital transaction behavioral change that is likely to stick. Yeah, as we know, Maybe in the future we don't need like a bank teller, you know. In the future, we don't need any more bank teller because what? They will be replaced by the machine. Yeah, as we know, today if we go to the Bank BCA, Bank BCA, if you want to replace your card, you don't need to have a queue on the customer service anymore. You just need to go to the machine that can renew your card. That's how scary the future job it is. They will be replaced by the machine. So that's why the important things of the skill that you need to have to face the future challenge. So the second one is there's digital marketing. As we know, the marketing materials previously, we need to print a brochure, we need to print a banner, we need to print a billboard, right? Now in digital marketing, everything is changing. Refers to the promotion of product brands or brand through various format of electronic media. So it will be changed from the physical media into electronic media, which includes social media, content creation, SEO or search engine optimization, email, mobile, and many more. This becomes crucial as consumers now have access to all information at any given time and place. This information is not just what your company says about your brand, but what the world says about your brand. So your customer will not only 1 kilometer from your radius, but you can reach the customer from all of the world. Because what? If we just use the traditional way of marketing, we just print the banner, we just print the billboard, it just focus on that area only. But if you use the digital marketing, you can target all the people around the world. Because what? Because why? There is the result is there is 71% consumers more likely to purchase from brands they follow on social media. We don't need to print paper anymore. We do a campaign like green campaign, right? We don't need to print paper anymore. We just use the digital media. So this is also the fact 10.3 billion Google searches each month with 78% of US users. So this is a lot of Google search. You need to master on the search engine optimization. This is one of the skills that needed now, right, in digital era. So this is the high demand related on the industries. The first one on the computer and IT. For example, the software engineer, there's a network engineer and IT executive. So this is the location. Job demand in Malaysia is very high. And also the fresh graduate salary in Malaysia is very high also. It's like 2,757 Malaysian ringgit. If we convert to Indonesia rupiah, it's like 10 million Indonesia rupiah. It's so high salary, right? For the high salary for the fresh graduate in Malaysia. Compared to in Indonesia, the fresh graduate is around 3 to 4 million, right? It's so big difference and big gaps in terms of the fresh graduate in Indonesia and Malaysia. There is also other like sales and marketing, engineering services, and healthcare. There is so many comparison here. So in Asia University, Actually, we have so many courses, but for this one, for the digital education, means we offer the courses fully online. The first one for the bachelor, we have the Bachelor of Business and Administration, or if you graduate, you will get the title is BBA and with honors. Mean you are already graduate, and then we also have the Bachelor of ICT, Information Communication and Technology, and the title will be BICT or BSc, Bachelor of Computer Science. And then we offering for the Master of Business Administration, or the title is MBA. So the first one is for the bachelor things. The duration of the study is 3 years. 3 years you will be study online, and then half year for the, in Indonesia it's called magang or internship. There will be 6 months of internship in Malaysia. And then for the master, there is 2 also, Master of Business Administration and Master of ICT. The duration of study is only 1 year. The fastest study you can take is 1 year. Maybe you can spend more if you have trouble in the study.
Recording in progress.
Sorry. So this is the career supported. There is so many. Yeah. Okay, why? Why digital education? Because education technologies can transform how students learn, because they offer them new opportunities to explore complex phenomena and to create digital representation of their ideas, so they can think with and share with others. So this is why digital education. The first one is fully online, as I mentioned before. And the second one, you can learn from anywhere and anytime. It means you can learn from anywhere, for example, from your home, and worldwide recognized. So it's already recognized. And then the integrated learning system, we already have a virtual learning, and you will have an international degree, of course. So this one, the 3 years for bachelor degree and 1 year for master degree. Also, there is a PhD program. There's also 3 years for the PhD program. And then this one is OJT, means on-job training for internship program. You can do in Malaysia, of course. And why? Why ICAE University? Because this is the first Malaysia Premier Digital Tech University. And then it's rated 4 star. It means excellent. And then the high employability, it's almost 100%. And rank 1 for the international students, means we have students from all around the world, not only from Malaysia. Indonesia, there is so many students from around the world. Currently, we have 30,000 students and 2,000 alumni, and from 200 countries. So this is the history of how the ICAE University born. It's from the ASEAN Foreign Minister meeting. So that's why the name of the university is ASIA, because it's initiated by the ASEAN Foreign Minister meeting. And then the process of the meetings. And then in 2003, the government of Malaysia proposed e-educational project. And then at 2004, Kuala Lumpur ACDE education workshop. And then there's a meeting in Pakistan. And then there is a declaration in Islamabad. After that, there is a roundtable meeting about this idea. And then they have meeting in Qatar, and then Doha, and then the establishment of Asia A University. So this university is established from this ASEAN Foreign Minister meeting. So it's very prestigious university. So this is the Connect Worldwide Leaders. So this is the member of ACD, Asia Communication Dialogue, that proposed this Asia University. There is 33 ACD members on it. So what is the objective of this university? The first one is, of course, to provide the academic program of international standards, because we would like to make this university to be international standard by capitalizing on the expertise and prestige of collaborating institutions. The second one is to provide student access to relevant, affordable, cost-efficient, flexible education and training programs. And the next one is to develop appropriate pedagogical strategies and apply suitable technologies to give free rein to students' creativity and sharpen their thinking and communication skills. And the last objective is to ensure that all programs and courses meet the respective quality benchmark, because we do keep the quality is our first priority, and match the standard e-learning best practice of member institution. So our e-learning or digital education, we need to make the quality first priority. So this is the accreditation that our university is already accredited. It's from MQA, or Malaysian Qualification Agency. Now, this is we have so many schools actually, but they are most of them offer in offline program. It means that you need to go to university in Malaysia. You need to stay in Malaysia. But as I mentioned before, we have only 4 programs for the digital education. Yeah. So this is School of Graduate Studies, School of Management, School of Education and Cognitive Science, School of Science and Technology, Schools of Humanity, Arts and Social Science, School of Foundation Study, and School of Professional and Executive Education. So this is our learning support. We need to make sure that our students have the best material to their education. We have e-books. We already subscribed to the Oxford Reference and Cambridge and so many more. We also provide the e-thesis, e-prints, and e-journal. This one is to help the students for their better education. And this is our platform. It's called MyPLS, my personal learning system. Is a digital education system. Yeah. In this system or in this portal, they are all in this portal. Everything you can do, just use this portal. There is an examination, there is timetable, there is a chat, for example, there is admission, there is a CMS, there is a recording. For example, after you study, there will be a recording that you can access in this portal. There is school administration. For example, you can do a program management, subject management, and lecture management. And also there is billing. You can pay also in the system. And also there is a learning management system. That's the most important things. So AU leading for digital education system in 15 years. We have learning experience. What is E in Asia University? The first one is exploratory learning, enhanced learning, empowered learning, experiential learning, electronic learning, effective learning, and expanding learning. So there is 7 elements that define the trust of Asia University. So there is this one, integrated learning system. This one is mostly for the postgraduate system, postgraduate studies. There is research workshop, research colloquia, research clinics, and the training of research supervisor. This one into the postgraduate. So this is the world-class bachelor and master and PhD program. So this is the program that I told you before. There is a Bachelor of Information and Communication and Bachelor of Business Administration. So this is our distinguished professor for the postgraduate studies. There is Professor Dr. Colin Brock. He's from UK, Oxford, UK. And there's a Professor Emeritus, John Milton Smith. He's from Perth, Australia. And there's also Professor Henry from US. Also Professor Johnson from New Zealand. And then this professor from India, professor from Hawaii, and also from Curtin University. So this is our reputable alumni. One of them is Dr. Nafid Richard Namwandi. He's the former Minister of Education of Namibia. Yeah. So he's a PhD graduate of 2014. And the second one is Yang Berbahagia Datuk Dr. Mary Yap Kencing. She is the JP Deputy of Minister of Higher Education of Malaysia. She's also PhD graduate of 2016. And also the last one is Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Dr. Syed Hamid bin Syed Jafar Albar. He's a former Minister of Foreign Affairs Malaysia. He's also a PhD graduate in 2014. So this is all of our graduate, yeah, alumni, which is being the top people in their respective countries. So this is the convocation, or in Indonesia we call it wisuda. So the convocation or wisuda will be held in Malaysia. So if you after you graduate, you will go to Malaysia for convocation, then you will have your ijazah, yeah, or certificate. So this is our partnership with the university in Indonesia. The first one is kerjasama dual degree program. With the first one is Fakultas Teknik Universitas Indonesia, Technical Faculty of UI Universitas Indonesia. The second one, we have collaboration partnership with the PNG, Polytechnic Negeri Jakarta. This one, the program is study in 3 years and in 1 year in PNG. Then you will have a double degree. And there is also a transfer program from that diploma 3 to a bachelor. This one partnership with the Universitas Brawijaya Malang. So this is our alumni. His name is Yunanda. He was study in PNJ, and then he continue one semester in Malaysia for on-job training. He was working in Laskapak production. This one, you know, Laskapak production. It is the studio house that produce Upin Ipin, yeah, very famous animation from Malaysia. And also he's working as information system software consultant, and she's being the analyst programmer. So this is our alumni. So this is also our alumni. He's Ahyar Muhammad. He's working in iPrice Group in Malaysia. This one also Dito is working in Lizard Apps, and also this one is Nana, also working in Dell, Malaysia. So the question is, are you ready to level up your education journey? Ask yourself. So if you need to have a question, you can contact us. This one is Asia A University Indonesian representative. This is our email, cbn.idn@au.edu.my. Or if you need to WhatsApp, you have a question, you can contact us on this number, yeah. This one you can WhatsApp for the fast response. So this is our office, Indonesian representative in Velves Universitas Indonesia Faculty Club, and then there is in Malang also we have in Gedung Inbis Universitas Brawijaya. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much, everyone. And I give my opportunity to Dara. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ramawan, for explaining to us what is Asia University and also give us some insights about what are the majors that are needed in Malaysia, especially. So we see everyone, if we take ICT or like business, it is very highly demanded in Malaysia and also with high salary for fresh graduates. So is there anyone who wants to ask any question about Asia University Malaysia? Because I think this is very interesting because it's fully online, so we can be from our respective country, but we will get this world-class education with world-class lectures and world-class programs. So is there anyone who wants to ask questions? If not, I will bombard Mr. Ramawan with my own questions. Okay.
May I ask?
Yes, okay, sure.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for Mr. Adi for such a great presentation. My name is Laila and I'm a fresh graduate from education major. And as we learned from the presentation, there are around 25 future skills which are needed in Industry 4.0. So my question is, at least, what skill should we have as an educator? Thank you.
Okay, that's a great question, Dara. Should I directly answer or?
Yeah, please answer, sir.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Yeah, in Industrial 4.0, as an educator, for example, for me, I am also an educator. I also a docent, right?
Yeah.
The best skills that we need to have is like this one, the critical thinking and analytical thinking, and then because I'm teaching in the more to technical, yeah. I always suggest to our students, to my students, that in the learning you need to practice, because in the IT major you need to have more practice and more exercise, right? Because after you graduate, you will know where to go. And then I give the advice also to my students that during your study you need to have a portfolio. For example, you need to have portfolio. For example, if you are study in web design, for example, or you study in design with the Photoshop and example, you need to compile of all your skill or your good what you are good at, and then make one portfolio that that in the future will be used for the students to have a future career. I mean, to make them easy to get a job, something like that. Yeah. I think that's all that I suggest to my students, that every students need to have to be active and need to have portfolio for them. After they graduate, they will directly know, oh, I'm good at design, I'm good at programming, I'm good at video editing and something like that. So it will be make them easier to get a job. Because as we know, the problem of our student is after they graduate, they don't know what to do. There's a lot of jobless here created in Indonesia, because that's why they don't know what to do. They don't know what they are capable of. They don't know what they are passion. Yeah, that's the big issues here in Indonesia. That's why I implement that things to my students. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay, thank you for the question, Miss Laila. Hope that answers. Okay, Mr. Nur Hayden, you may ask your question.
Yes, ma'am. So I have a question. I am Nur Hayden Unsil from Philippines, and I am currently studying Bachelor of Science in National Security Management. May I ask if Indonesia, there are universities in Indonesia offers strategic master in strategic and operational management?
That's a tough question, yeah. Strategic, what's it called? Strategic
Yes, strategic and operational management.
and operational management. Yeah, as far as I know, this is a very specific major, yeah. It's strategic and operational management. As I know, in Indonesia, mostly the university, they are offering the general. For example, you are a faculty of management, not specific, not very specific. I think that's what I know. So if you are looking for the management major, I think there's so many universities that you can go in Indonesia. Yeah, I think for the best university from like Universitas Indonesia or Universitas in Brawijaya, there's also have management. But in Indonesia, it's more general, not very specific. I think as far as I know. So, yeah.
Are the universities in Indonesia offered full scholarship for
Yeah,
international students?
that's the big challenge. Most of them, I think, they have no scholarship, as I know. If you want to go for scholarship, usually you have to apply for research assistance if you want to continue your study on the master degree. you need to find first what university you want to go, and then what faculty you want to go, and then after that you need to find the professor or the lecturer that provide the research assistant. Yeah, usually they have a grant or the project for their project. They have a grant or the scholarship for their project. That's one as far as I know. And then maybe it depends back on to your government, your local government. Usually the local government of each country, they will provide the scholarship, and then the local city government also provide scholarship. Yeah, that's far as I know.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you for your question. Okay, next, Miss Puan Nazira.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I'm so sorry if I cannot open my camera due to troubleshoot and so on. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Puan Nazira. I'm currently studying in Malaysia, actually, in AIU with my social development as my major. I want to ask basically related to the admission. Is this university is already open the admission for this year, or maybe it will be closed in a few months? And do you have a scholarship? Or maybe you already answered that before, but do you have like a special track to join this university? Maybe I can share it to my junior and so on. And a lot of Indonesian friends in here wants to continue their study to Malaysia, actually. So instead of promoting my own university, I can promote the other university also. Thank you.
Oh, interesting. You are already students in Malaysia, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, for this program for this AU is actually focusing on the international student, focusly on Indonesian students, and also we offering for the full online program. For that one, the full program. The first one is Bachelor of ICT. The second one is the Bachelor of Business Administration, and the Master program. Yeah, for the admission, I think there's a bit different from the Indonesian student and the original Malaysian campus students. In here, for the admission, there is 3 times per year. There is like every 4 months. Yeah. The nearest intake will be start on May. So if you are interested, you can submit your document. I mean, I talked to Indonesian students. If you are interested, you can submit all the documents until end of April, right? This one is almost end of April, so you can start your study on May. But I'm not sure about the Malaysian local campus. Maybe you can ask for the academic team in Malaysia for your class, I think. Yeah. Because I have no further information about the local studies. Yeah, I think hope it helps. Thank you for asking, Puan Nazira.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your question, Puan Nazira. Okay, one last question maybe. Is there anyone who wants to ask? Okay, Ms. Rahma, you may ask your question.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, sir. I would like to ask you two questions. First, you said that we are facing the globalization like technology. Then how you face that? It's like if everything in factory changed to be like robot or technology using Wi-Fi or something else, then how about the human source? They will be lost their job. and there is so much person will be not having any job, and then how the government manage it, and how we as a human to help them. And then second question, can you tell me about the regulation for regulation for master degree? Because as I know, if we want to register for master degree, it need to follow, or we need maybe to learn bahasa, other language.
Yeah. Okay. I answer for the second question first. Of course, bahasa is number one, right? If you want to study internationally, you need to have at least a basic of English or bahasa Inggris. You have to be excellent. I mean, you need to be good at bahasa Inggris, because English is the basic communication between human, because all around the world, people all around the world are communicating with English as their languages. And then for the requirement for the master degree, I think I suggest you to contact our representative. I will share the number for the deep or details information, right? Wait a minute. Let me copy for the number. Yeah, that one. You can have a WhatsApp chat. Yeah. Then the committee will have to help to answer your question. And for the first question, I have a suggestion for you. The first thing you need to have is, what's your passion? You need to know what your passion is, what you are good at, and then find that one first, and then you can decide what things you need to learn to have a job. For example, today all information are open. All information are open. For example, you want to be a graphic designer, you want to be the developer, I mean the web software engineer, software developer, all the resources are on internet. So the first thing, as I suggest to you, you need to know what is your passion, and then you need to learn it by yourself. You no need to go to schools if you want to have a specific skills. For example, you already graduate and you still have no job. That one you need to learn, because there's a quote, you only need 1,000 hours to master something. So make sure you are mastering at what you are passionate at. So sources are available in internet. You just Google it and then learn it and then practice it. So the important thing is, after you learn, you make a practice of what you learn. That's the second one. So is the human will be replaced by robot? No, of course not at all. But some of the job position will be replaced by the automation. Yeah, not all. For example, in the business, we still need an accountant, we still need human resource development, and we still need human as our worker. Yeah, that's what I can share with you for the your future career. Maybe you can also have join the short program, short training program for 3 months or 6 months to make you have a specific skill, so you can go to the work to the job. You can easily get the job. Yeah, I think so that my suggestion for you. Hope it helps. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your question, Ms. Rahma. Okay, I think that was the last one question, but Lalu Muhammad raised your hand. Did you raise your hand just now? Would you like to ask any question?
Skip, Miss. Skip.
Skip.
All right. Okay, because I saw you raising your hand twice, and then like lower it back, King. So just checking. All right. So with that, Miss Rahma's question wrap up our Q&A session today. Thank you so much, Mr. Ardian Saramawan, for sharing with us. And also, don't forget, guys, if you have more questions regarding Asia University, you may check the info in the website, or you may also contact the number that Mr. Rahmawan has already sent in the chat box. Okay. Yes, 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 of course. Later we will get the recording. We will share the recording to all of you, and also you might receive the slides if you need more information. Okay, thank you so much once again, Miss Rahmawan. Miss Rahmawan, Mr. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Astaghfirullahaladzim. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Rahman, and thank you so much, everyone, for your attention today. This might be me so hungry, cannot wait for iftar that I lose my focus a bit. So sorry about that. Okay, so thank you so much. And don't forget that today is Nuzulul Quran Day. So don't forget to read Quran. And let's close today's session with yelling our tagline together again. Okay? Are you guys ready? Yes? No? Okay. Asia World Muslim Conference and Exchange 2.0. We are Muslims. We are peace leaders. All right. Thank you, everyone. But don't close the Zoom yet. We haven't done our photo session. Okay. So if your camera is still turned off, please turn it on so that we can have our photo session together. Okay. All right. While waiting for some of you to turn on your camera, the recording of the session would be in Select International YouTube, and don't worry, we will share the link with you guys. Okay. All right. So, okay, many people already turned on their cameras. Operator, please help me out to take the picture. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, please keep smiling because we don't know in which slides we are in. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much once again, everyone. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Ardian Saramawan.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. Have a nice day, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.